Hey guys and gals, the continuing saga of the 72 air conditioning heater unit repair as it goes. My other videos on how to replace the blower motor, things like that. I also replaced the center console, center bezel, which was already broken when I got the car, so I replaced it, and in so doing I had to unplug the heater control, and this is the vacuum box that plugs into the back of it. And as I found it, 50-year-old tubing is pretty much junk. It's hard, it was splitting. So obviously the unit wasn't working right. So I looked up, I couldn't find a replacement for this particular unit. It's air conditioning, air conditioned model for the 72 Mustang. But I just did that off camera. Let's take a look here. I just spin it and it comes apart. So yeah, this tubing is shot. So I couldn't find a replacement unit. I looked at 4 or 5 Mustang places and they just didn't have it. eBay had used ones, but they're not going to be any better. They're just as old. So I decided to go for a cheap fix and get this taken care of and not have to worry about it again. I went to my local hardware store. Let me grab this real quick. Or you can go to your hobby store, whichever. I found this is just aluminum, hollow aluminum rod. It's 1/8 by 0.14 thickness aluminum. They also make brass and copper tubing like this. I use the aluminum because it's very easy to cut with a Dremel cutoff. So basically what I did, this is 1/8. This tubing is 3/32. So I used 1/8 and it just has a little bit of stretch to it. And I went to the AutoZone. Any automotive place will have it. This is 3/32 tubing. As you can see, it's nice and pliable. So I bought 8 feet of that just to make sure I had enough of it. And then basically what I did is I started cutting off the vacuum tubes. I left them connected to the diaphragms, and I just numbered them 1 through 6 and cut these off short. And then basically all you do is, I made 6 little extensions here, and basically they just, you can kind of see here, you just push them in about that far and about that far and reconnect, and then you have a brand new hoses the whole way, and only a very short piece of the old hose. It's not going to be a problem. They do make the plastic connectors for these guys. I don't like to use them because they're usually pretty big, and what happens when you try to push these old tubing on, it will split. This tubing here is very thin. It just expands it a little bit, which will hold it on, and then to put it into that. And so I have to take it out and start cutting the tubing and all that before I can reinstall it all. So I hope this helps somebody. It was less than 20 bucks for all this stuff. And I'm just a cheap old guy that likes to fix things. And if I can't find them, or I'm trying to get something put together. So hopefully, again, this helps somebody. And have a good one, people.